Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another Ben 10 Ultimate Alien reaction for you guys. This is Season 1, Episode 13. Of course, I do not know the title until I get into the episode now. I'm filming this a few minutes after finishing Episode 12, which of course was, let's be honest, a filler episode of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. I still had fun with it, with JT and Cash, the bullies returning and all that stuff, and they're pretending to be the brains behind Ben, Gwen, and Kevin and all this stuff, and taking out Vilgax, and it was fun, but it was unnecessary in terms of where it was placed. It could have been placed somewhere else, and I think it would have been better in terms of, you know, the episode overall, because literally after finishing, you know, what is considered the season 2 premiere, or season 1 episode 11, after the cliffhanger of episode 10, you know, Ultimate Aggregore, it's like, oh my god, Map of Infinity, all this stuff, and then you have JT and Cash and everything, so it's like, come on. So I'm hoping for a better episode here, episode 13. We'll see what happens. Yeah, overall I'm loving Ultimate Alien so far. I'm liking the Aggregore arc. Cannot wait to see what they do next, because once they drop all the information about Map of Infinity, Professor Paradox, I'm like, oh my god, I need to know more. So it was like it was also frustrating, to be honest, to see the JT and Cash stuff. But like I said, I think it would have fit better if it was placed somewhere else in Ultimate Alien, whether it was earlier in season 1 or even in End of Alien Force somewhere. I don't know. There could have been a better spot for that kind of episode, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, let's dive in. Let's check out episode 13 of Ultimate Alien. I'm excited to get into now, guys. Let's go.
This is Magister Pike of the Plumbers.
What's going on?
To take you into custody.
I'm just glad it's confirmed. Right away.
Help me, I'm surrounded.
Surrounded by what? Oh. Oh no, run. Yeah, run.
This is Magister Pike calling from planet Pisces.
Hello.
I'm supposed to report any sightings of this being to you. Why was it so urgent that I contact you about him?
Nosy little fish, isn't he? This is Rust Bucket 3 on approach.
Rust Bucket 3.
Over.
Simple to the point.
Land
Deep.
doesn't really apply here.
Dive, dive, dive.
You sure this is safe?
I don't know.
This baby can handle anything.
Including that?
Ooh, of course. Giant sea creatures.
We're safe. Helmets on. Head for the cargo bay and seal the cockpit. Hopefully someone on this planet will pick it up before.
Ooh. That's working, kinda.
Follow my lead. I made some alterations.
I'm about to say, are we gonna be driving the car somehow?
And neuroshock pulsers.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice going.
Damn. Come on, keep going. Oh shit.
You alright?
10. Oh shit.
Kevin!
Are we gonna do anything?
But he still can't breathe. What's it like?
That's crazy. Fishy.
How'd you guess?
At your distress call.
Thank you.
Just the person I wanted to see. He's inside the planet's solid core.
The core is the most inaccessible place in the
Well.
world. There's only one way in.
Those are normal, right?
They're more frequent than usual, but yes.
Hey!
Oh shit. Okay, good.
What'd you do that
My
for?
god.
Thought I'd let the local authority handle things.
Kicking ass, taking names.
I was never that cool as Ripjaws. You were never that cool, period.
Oh, okay. What? This is so weird.
If you can't beat him,
Hey, it's working, so it's good.
hey, shoot!
Oh. Good choice. All right.
This is a restricted area.
This is the area. Oh.
Can't stop. Official plan of business. Pike! What is the meaning of this? These plumbers need to access the planetary core. I'll keep an eye on them.
Will you? Oh, that was cool. Okay. Doesn't want to come off. It's like a fish dog, kind of.
What's in there?
We keep it in the most inhospitable environment imaginable to prevent it from being tampered with.
Let's say he needs water.
To you, air breather, not to the likes of me.
Come on.
I didn't see you.
What is he
The
doing?
tremors are coming from that machine. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Agrigor.
If you move, I'll destroy it. And planet prices.
Comes apart at the seams. I'm not letting you leave with that.
Oh, damn. Damn it. He's out of there.
You completely forgot about me, didn't you? Ben.
A little bit.
Big chill.
Big chill.
You've doomed us all.
He didn't do
I
it.
didn't do anything. It was
Nope.
Agrigor.
This is all a mistake.
The only mistake here is me trusting your shape-shifting friend. Back away from that plumber.
Damn it, this is all it's all going wrong. What the hell?
Return the stolen item.
He doesn't have it. Do you not see him right there?
Catch the guy who's getting away with it.
Ultimate big chill. Stop. Oh,
Do they not see the... Oh my god. All of the red glow.
names. No big words.
If we can pull me together, maybe it can do the same for the planet.
Yeah.
Ben, no!
Oh.
Get him out!
It's working. The planet's atmosphere is stabilizing. Most of it is floating off into space.
It turned green? What? Okay, awesome.
This doesn't make sense.
I see him!
Oh shit. Oh, you'd be sad.
You can start by getting this slime sack off my windshield.
You aren't fooling me. That was noble.
It was nothing.
This was a great episode. Holy crap, this episode was good. I'm so happy it was. Because episode 12, the bullies, but man, this was great. Because literally we went to a planet that is like, what, 98% water? And we had a version, well, basically Ripjaws, but as a plumber that was chasing, and it opens up with him chasing Ultimate Agrigor. I'm like, okay, great. Confirmation. This is what this is about. Agrigor is here. Ultimate Agrigor, whatever. It was really cool to see that. And having the opening with Ben being surrounded, because he's like, guys, I need help. He's freaking out and stuff. And then the crowd of people, that was funny. That was funny. But it also goes to show he is this gigantic celebrity, which we've already seen that a number of times in the show in terms of, you know, him being surrounded by fans, people freaking out. But it's just funny that I'm thinking he might actually be in danger. He's being attacked, and no, he's actually being attacked by fans. Of course, Goop had to be the one, but Goop's getting trampled, which is funny. And then they get the message. And the thing is that this plumber, he is not being told what's going on here. He has no idea what's happening, which it's unfortunate because, you know, but it's all because you don't want to cause a panic, because Ultimate Agrigor, oh my god, he could literally bring forth the end of everything, essentially. Like, he's too damn powerful as it is. So I love, like I said, the planet, the idea of the planet. There's like 2% in the center that is actually breathable or not water, essentially, once you go inside. And they land there. They start diving in with their plane, of course. Kevin's like, don't worry about it. This thing can take anything. And there's a giant squid that shows up, causing destruction, mayhem. It was really intense. And throughout this whole episode, I felt the tension and like anything bad could happen. Because once they started putting on their helmets on their suits and going out, of course, Gwen was pulled out by the freaking squid. The cracking of Kevin's helmet, I started to panic. Like, holy shit. And then, of course, it all falls apart. Like, he literally loses, and then Gwen has to slam him, and then he has to absorb the rust bucket. I'm gonna say the ship, but it's not a ship, it's a plane. But the rust bucket metal, and then he still can't breathe. And that fish comes up, the fish dog, which we've already kind of had this with the upgrade dog, but a fish dog wraps his whole mouth over him and becomes another like helmet for him to breathe. Very strange. But then that fish dog got attached to him and really liked him, and Kevin actually was sad when he had to leave him at the end, which was a nice touching moment. But it didn't last very long because he's like, whatever. It's like, dude, you connected with that fish dog. Come on. It was a fun little moment. But then Ben had the same thing, right? They're fighting all these fish, and some of the fish can shoot like I don't know what that was they're shooting, but they started shooting the fish. I'm like, what is this episode? But it's crazy, and that's the joy of Ben 10. You have no idea what the hell you're going to get into each week when you watch this show. But that was all fun. But then, like I said, Ben's, shield, like his, helmet or whatever, it's starting to break too. He turns into a humongosaur and scares all the fish away. He turns into amphibian, or how you pronounce it. However the character says it when he yells it out. Good choice, but I was honestly expecting he was going to turn into Ripjaws. I don't know why I was like, okay, because he even mentioned, like, well, I wish I was that cool as Ripjaws when you see that Ripjaws plumber going around and taking out the fish or whatever. It's like, it's a cool little action sequence. And then he's like, I wish I was that cool as Ripjaws. Like, you wish you were cool at all anyways. Or Kevin being an ass or whatever, which was funny. I thought when he disappeared into the darkness of the water and came back that he was going to be Ripjaws. But no, amphibian. Interesting choice. They get inside the core itself once they had to, like, stop all the other Ripjaws aliens that were there. Like, hop, like, stop. What? Like, I said hop. Halt. Can't even talk. I just got out of a meeting. I was trying to rush to get back here to film because I wanted to get this filmed, but I had to stop after the reaction and before this review because I had to do that meeting. But halt, who goes there? They like tell him to stop. And the thing is, where was that other guy? He's like, I was gonna vouch for you, because they had to fight back a little bit. Because like what are you doing? Like, Agor's already in there. They had no idea. So all these tremors that were going off throughout the episode, you were hearing about them, and then you actually see them taking place and actually affecting the planet. It wasn't just random tremors that occur in the planet. It's actually Ultimate Agor trying to take the device that is holding the planet in place, which this is the insane part. It's actually secretly a piece of the map of infinity. That's insanity. That Paradox went in there, took this part in the machine that keeps the planet together, to keep it going as is as a planet, and for not to destabilize, and makes it a secret part of the map of infinity. And he finally got it pulled out, Ultimate Agor. Now here's where I really appreciated what the episode was doing, because we had all this going down. Ultimate Agor takes the piece out, reveals it's a part of map of infinity. He's holding it, and then he's like, if you turn into something using the Ultimatrix, I was an Omnitrix, Ultimatrix, I will destroy it or whatever. And then of course he's not going to destroy the piece, but Ben gets slammed and all this shit, and Kevin tries to fight back. And the thing is, the piece is missing. Agor went through a hole, but then it reformed back up. So you had these Ripjaw characters coming in. I keep saying Ripjaw, but like that's the alien I'm used to naming. And they come in and they think that they think Kevin, Gwen, and Ben, they think that group stole the piece, and then they're fighting back or whatever. And it's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, they're blaming them. And then of course when Ben is trying to chase Ultimate Agor, which I don't know how the others that kept stopping him, because he kept getting stopped. What are you doing? Give us back the pieces. Like, I will once I stop him. Like, how do you not see that other guy he's chasing? Like, wouldn't you listen to him a little bit? Because I don't know. It was just like miscommunication. It all got figured out at the end, but it was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so annoyed. But I think that's what needed to occur, because Agor had to get out of there, right? You can't stop him after the second piece out of 4. He has to escape. Now, Ben does something that I think is quite heroic. I don't know if he knew what was going to happen. He turns into goop because the planet is now destabilizing. There's pieces of the planet, like these like boulder type water fragments, including some of the aliens. They're just flying out into space. It's destabilizing. He becomes Goop and puts the little mechanism that keeps him floating into the machine. He wraps up, and then the planet turns green after a little bit and starts stabilizing again, pulling the pieces back in. And then Ben miraculously somehow just came out. I have no idea. But now the planet is Goop, I guess. But it's insane because literally they were implying, even though I know it's not true, Ben is dead. Ben sacrificed himself. He went out a heroic way to save a planet. That's insane that Ben did that. But I don't know if he knew that was going to happen or occur in the way it did. But he was willing to do that. That is some crazy heroic shit. Then again, Ben has done a lot of crazy heroic stuff before. So it's not too surprising. But I thought it was special to see that he was willing to do that, and he did do that. I don't think he knew he was going to miraculously appear in the water and he was going to be, back to being Ben. I don't think he knew that. Now, realistically, don't know about the pressure on the planet in terms of the ocean. Realistically, when Ben's floating out there, he probably should have been crushed, because at a certain point, once you're in a certain depth in the ocean, you have no protection, your body will close in on itself because of the pressure. So realistically, Ben should have died. I'm just being realistic. And I think some of these characters probably should have been dead. But it's okay, because maybe on this planet, the pressure at the bottom towards the middle of where that core is, or whatever, the 2% of actual stuff within the water planet, is the same pressure as at the very top. So it could be the same exact pressure, because this is not Earth, so it could be completely different, to where if this question was addressed, well, why didn't any of them actually die when shit was going down? Like when, Kevin lost out, like, wouldn't he have died or exploded or whatever? Or, would Ben explode? Like, would Ben pop back up after being Goop and saving the planet? Wouldn't he have exploded? Then they could have said, well, on this planet, the pressure at the very top of the ocean, when you actually enter into the planet itself, is the same pressure at the very core. There's no pressure change. It's because it's not Earth. So they could just say that. I'm just saying. Ultimate Agragor being fucking crazy, as always, a great villain in my opinion. Still love seeing him, and I'm glad that this was a continuation of the arc with Ultimate Agragor, because honestly, last episode, but I'm glad this was a continuation. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I really had a great time watching this episode, man. This show just keeps getting better and better, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. I cannot wait. I'm loving the show. I'm loving it. As you guys can tell, we saw my reaction. I was like, oh my god, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted from episode 12. Episode 12 is fine, but when you compare it to this, holy shit. And all the things that went down, like I said, Ben, Goop Planet, all that, sacrifice himself, Ultimate Agragor, mayhem, shooting fishes as guns. I have no idea, but it's awesome. Anyways, hope you guys saw the reaction. I'm curious to know your thoughts about this episode, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, about this episode, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for supporting my Ben 10 reactions. Make sure you check out my Ben 10 classic playlist, Alien Force, of course, the playlist for Ultimate Alien. Make sure you guys check all that stuff out. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.